Kakadosh Boker, we're just going to continue with the Hilchot Pesach. I was going to speak 2 minutes just about the concept of using medicines on Pesach. So we already mentioned that medicines could have a very big problem because they could have emilan in the medicine, which comes from wheat. It's a wheat derivative, and many times what happens is they use it, whether it's going to be as a filler or a binder of the pills or whatever that you're taking. Now this is going to be a problem because obviously he says even if it's going to be that tamam pagum and it's going to be nifsal me'achila kelev, still it's going to be asur midrabanan. So obviously if a person is going to be choleh, mamash choleh sheish bo sakana, there's nothing what to talk about. Obviously he's allowed to have this. But if even is going to be a choleh she'em bo sakana, Rav Ovadia Yosef wants to come and he wants to permit it. But if he's not choleh she'em bo sakana, which means that he's only going to be a mechush, which means that he's got a migraine, he's got it, but he's not stuck to the bed, he's not thrown in a bed that he doesn't feel well. So therefore what happens is that you cannot say that the person does not want it, because the fact that he's taking it means achshave, he's making it important in the fact that he's taking this pill, and therefore he wants this. So then it becomes problematic. So there's going to be 3 conditions to come and to take this medicine. Number 1, as we already said, only a choleh she'em bo sakana, which means somebody that is bedridden. Bedridden, it doesn't have to actually literally mean that he's in bed, but he's sick enough to be in bed. That is going to be condition number 1. Number 2, he does not have a kosher alternative, which means if he's going to have a kasher Pesach alternative, so then he cannot have this alternative. And number 3, you have to purchase it before the Pesach, because as long as it's going to be done before the Pesach, so therefore it's going to be already nifsal me'achila kelev before Pesach and not on Pesach in itself. Now, if we're talking about that it has a taste means we're talking about syrups or different vitamins or pills or anything that do have a good taste to it. So here it's actually much worse, because here in such a case where it's going to have a good taste, right? So therefore in such a case you're not allowed to use it, right? Again, obviously whenever we're talking about a choleh sheish bo sakana, there's nothing to talk about, but just stam kacha, a person is not allowed to come and take it, because once it's got a good taste and you're benefiting from it, so therefore here you have a problem of taking these pills or vitamin, whatever it is, right? Again, even for, so usually a child is considered a choleh sheish bo sakana, but again, if you have a kosher alternative, you're not allowed to use a non-kosher, so therefore you check what is kosher, and once you find out what's kosher, so then you can find out, you could use the kosher one instead of using the non-kosher. Usually there is a kosher alternative to the majority of the non-kosher alternatives. You just have to look and do your research right beforehand.